Freebie Friday. That's right. It's Freebie Friday. And where are we located?
32 Southwest 3rd Avenue, Ontario, Oregon.
At the Good Life. We are at the Double O. We want to welcome all of you. You know we love it when you join us on Freebie Friday. We also want to remind all of our Facebook viewers, you know we love you guys. You're the ones that have inspired us to keep going every Friday. We're asking everybody to also, if you would like to, hi YouTubers, to join us on Psychic Sheila's Sugar Shack on YouTube channel. You can have both going, I think. And like, subscribe, and share, please.
Feel free to comment too.
Oh yeah, free. Oh, and make sure you let us know. Hi, Galactivate. Hey, Gal, and anyone else. If you want, you can get on YouTube and ask us questions. You can also get on Facebook and ask us questions. It's Freebie Friday to get psychic readings. Sometimes we like to have people come on to interview them, so you see what's going on here locally in Ontario and all in the Treasure Valley in Idaho. So we got both areas covered. I have some announcements to make while you're doing your computer stuff, getting things set up. If you see him, he's very busy. Okay, sometimes he has 2 or 3 things going on.
Just getting these shares.
Right now we got 3. One day we had 4 things going. Hi, everyone. Again, you can join us on YouTube at Psychic Sheila's Sugar Shack. Like, share, and subscribe. Make a comment. We love it very much. I have a new thing I'm going to be doing with everyone.
What's that?
And I didn't get to share with you because I was running late. Everybody's having car problems. My battery went down, so if we were a couple minutes, I'm telling you, dude.
It just ended, I think, right?
Well, I don't know. It's still lingering in me a
I'm
little.
catching the wakes, huh?
Yeah.
Wake surfing.
But I want to share something I'm going to be doing, and my daughter gave me this. And I said, I'm going to ask, because Mom, you can offer this. This is something special. I do have availability, by the way, for online readings this weekend. There's $75 for an hour in person or online. If they want it in person, you will come out here to the Good Life, right here where you see these big wings. And we'll get the private session here if you want to do it in person. If you do a psychic reading with me in person privately, it's called psychometry. You've heard me mention this before. Make sure you bring objects, pictures or objects for me to hold and look at. They can even be in your phone. This is energy and objects. Now, the special that I'm going to be offering. So the hour private reading is $75 for an hour session. And I do have time this weekend and next week. But the special I'm going to be announcing tonight, it starts this weekend. Tomorrow I'm going to be putting it on Facebook and the groups, is that you pay through PayPal.
Okay.
You can pay $25 to get a card reading. You send in the payment, the $25 payment through PayPal. You send a question. You can give me any information. Now, if you buy it for someone, let them send the question or know the question you're sending. It's a 3 to 5 minute reading, pre-recorded, that I send to you. It takes me about 72 hours to get it to you. So you'll get it 1 to 3 days. You do your prepay. So whoever pays for it, and to give you your pre-recorded answer. So I'm trying to find out if I think in the message if you can send a picture, because this is psychometry, even in your pre-recorded reading, the $25 ones, I can do the psychometry. I will be pulling cards for you, and you'll get the whole layout. And so anyway, that's my $25 special
pretty good.
Did I make sense?
Oh yeah, $25.
Okay, so you get it? Yeah. I made sense. You make your payment, you send your question, a picture if you want, and then you just wait for me within 72
so you
hours.
just want them to reach out to you? Or?
They reach out to me. Now, you prepay, and in that, and through PayPal, you send your question. And then I will record your reading and send it back to you. Okay? That's how I'm doing it.
Right.
But if you want an in-person or live session with me one-on-one, that's an hour session for $75. So I wanted to put that out there. Do you have anything you need to put out to everyone?
No.
Just that you got good drinks and
Good smoothies.
Good smoothies. What are your hours again?
7 to 4 Monday to Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturday.
Okay. We're still working on, and I've been doing it, but we haven't got it set up yet. I just want to let everyone know we are working on a Patreon thing we're going to be doing, right? We're also going to be working on to take donations so we can upgrade everything tonight. Isn't tonight we're going to have a better streaming?
Yeah, I just checked it out. It looks actually a lot better. So
okay.
Yeah, we had to upgrade the
So we're letting. Thank you. We're upgrading bandwidth. I didn't mean to cut you off. So we've got all that going on, and now we're ready to do readings. I just wanted to get all that out there and have a good time. And you're more than welcome to come join us every Friday night. So, a card that flipped over, and I'm going to show it, and then we'll get going. Maybe it'll lubricate everybody to get ready to ask questions. And maybe you haven't, I missed it. I got the card Rest. Now, when we get the card Rest, and this may be hard for some people right now, we're still got the residue of the COVID experience. People are still dealing with all this. And so we had what we called the cocooning, the hibernation time where we all were shutting down. And so that's a lull that we all had to collectively do in the world. But now individually, some of you are going to get the Rest card. And some will embrace this and go, yay, I get to take a break. Maybe some of you need to hear this so that you realize it's okay to slow down. Now, if something has come into your life right now that has made everything feel like it's not moving forward, like it's a lull, a resting period, and it's causing anxiety, then you need to sit back in your space in here, because you got to remember, this is your imagination station. And so everything's live in here. And you're your audience and you're your performer, okay? And so remember that. You're your audience and you're your performer, even when you're in that state of anxiety. You are performing for yourself. Yeah. I know that sounds maybe a little harsh, but because thought's alive and you're in your imagination station. So say you have what seems like would be something you should enjoy, resting, like I'm bored, nothing's happening in my reality, and yet I need to be doing things because my life could be falling apart. Some people think they're experiencing this. Embrace the rest. Remember this, because you got to calm the imagination station down. So you got to maybe go online, since we do have the internet, and look up things like guided meditations, breathing techniques. Believe it or not, these real, and it, you know, as easy it may seem to pop a pill, because that's what you see on TV, take your meds, take your meds, take your meds. Would you say crush it down? You. Crush it down, take your meds, crush it down. What? Anyway, point being, try new techniques before we just think something's wrong mentally, emotionally. It's like the new phase, the new fad, what, to have a mental illness. And it's like, look, whole freaking world's mentally ill at this point, or not. I don't like to look at humans as mentally ill. It's just such a like, what? I think we're very colorful and unique individually. And very fascinating to me. Y'all fascinate the shit out of me. So I don't like to look at you as something wrong. I like to look at you as amazing and fascinating. And so it's always an honor when we're doing this. Embrace the resting period if it's happening to you. Yes, Melissa, what are you speaking to everyone?
She wants everyone to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
She's such a good girl.
Brandy says hello, Brandy McAvoy.
Hello, Brandy. Hello. So do we have questions? Let's get the questions going. I kind of rambled on there a minute. Are we just getting hellos and how's it going and hey, everybody? Yeah. Huh? Is that what we have going on?
It's an easy night.
Huh? Is it an easy night?
How about I pull a card this time?
Pull a card for everybody.
Dove Spirit. Be peace. Peace.
Dove peace. That goes, look at this.
Whoa!
Scooby-Doo. It is a peaceful night. We've had car problems, both of us. We were giggling about it earlier.
What a week.
Both of us have had some intense shit go down.
Dog got hit by a car.
Callie,
Yeah.
could you all please,
What a
you
crazy
hear us talk. Callie maybe has even been on here. Little
Was she
Miss
on there, Callie?
Callie might have come on and we might have shown her a time or two. We talk about her.
Oh, yeah.
Callie needs all your love and prayers. Somebody hit her with the car. So, do you know, did you ever find out?
Not really. She's just really sore. And she's got a big old gash on her head.
But she survived.
Yeah.
Callie's a tough gal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We have to carry her down the stairs every day and stuff. It's pretty tough.
I want to see her.
Yeah.
So she's resting.
Yeah.
So the peace
Trying
done.
to be peace.
There's a little bit of peace. So with that peace, again, I do believe it's okay for everyone to share and show their emotions and let them come to the surface if they are having things that need to be expressed. But if you find yourselves in a pattern of that, always in some turmoil and discontentment in your mind, you need to look at your own patterns you're making, thought patterns, because the triggers, because once you realize it, it makes it easier not to feed into some of the triggers that put you in that state of mind. What's Jessica Brown?
She wants a card.
She wants a card. Okay, and I'm going to write her name because I want to have a little fun with Jessica Brown. And you pulling her a card?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Find your backbone.
Ooh, I like it. Okay, so I wrote your name. He's telling you find your backbone, which means you probably need to use your voice differently, firmer, strongly. Maybe you need to assert yourself in a certain situation that you're pondering in your mind. If it's making you think, worried about the outcome from the other point of view, what the result of it may be, stop doing that to yourself, because it's going to stop you from using your true sound, voice, and thoughts that you need to express. Because he pulled that for you, Jessica. In just a minute, I'm seeing what I can get for you. I'm pulling some words out of your name right now. So, and I wrote, you got the word car in your name, you got the word can, you got the word I, and I wrote I can, and then I saw the word car. So it's kind of like a word puzzle. You know, you start, when you look at all the letters and you start pulling words out. So, yep. So I don't know. I'm just going to put this out there. I know we were just talking about cars, and then you pop up with your question or ask for a card. And I'm going to put your card, but maybe, and I could be wrong, I don't know if you share a vehicle, or if you're allowing someone else to use a vehicle. because a lot has happened with people with vehicles this month, and it's in her name. Car, C-A-R. Own is in it. So I don't know if you own it, if you're supposed to be owning it, buying a car, but this has to do with transportation, and you're speaking, whether it's you feeling confident to get one, a new one, whether it's new to you, it doesn't mean it has to be brand new, or again, if it's you claiming your vehicle.
She has 2 cars and everyone wants to use the other one.
Okay, so let's go back to the original card that Ryan pulled for you. And what does that say to her, Ryan?
Find your backbone.
Sell the freaking car if you gotta.
Unless
redirect. Unless let's take it to another rabbit hole for her. Now, this is where she needs to get your advice that your card was and take that to heart, but know who she is and what she gets from letting people use it. We don't always understand.
A headache, probably.
Maybe not. Maybe unconsciously, it makes you feel good knowing she's helping them.
True.
And maybe in the beginning it felt that way, and now it's become the burden that wasn't a burden but a gift in the beginning. She felt good she could be doing, because we like grateful. To give.
I think grateful.
We love people. There are givers. There's love languages, and it's not just amongst 2 lovers. Love language is the people you love around you. How do you show your love to your people? Whether it's your children, your lover, your parents, your relatives, your friends. Love language, even at work. There are employees that love to work with each other. They may hate the environment, but they love each other so much. They're like, I show up for you. Yeah. Which is cute. I love it. So I pulled a deck and I cut it 3 ways. And yeah, we're still doing Jessica because you understand what the card's saying. I got it in your name about the vehicle. What is she saying? But I get used. Then they, what does it say?
Disappeared. Plus my mom wants me to sell it, but it's my camping car.
Okay. So we're going to do it again. Thank you for responding. We're going to do it again. Is that your backbone?
That's my backbone.
Are you feeling your backbone? Oh, we found his backbone, Jessica. That was pretty freaking creative what he just did, okay? Kind of love that one. Now let's see. So stop feeling shame. So whether it's, lovers or friends, you've got the partnership. So friendships, partnerships, this is what it's creating. And that's your vehicle for your camping. Remember, you don't need to get rid of it because of what you're experiencing. You need to recognize the source. In the present, you get a little denial of what you think these people are to you. So they're not using you. That's this. They're not. It's making you self-aware in your different relationships, partnerships with the people, places, and things around you. And so it's not that we want you to have shame. We don't want this. We want you to recognize it so you're not in denial. So this card is starting to show you truth with relationships, partnerships that you've been involved in. And the leader in you needs to see the quality in the leader that you are. Now, I don't know how old you are, but that's part of your rite to passage in life that you're growing into. So get out of and don't allow other people's survival modes. Look at you have new beginnings. And so please, you don't have to sell the car, but you have to do the original card. He's patting his back. He's finding his backbone. Okay? Because why would you get rid of something you go have fun in? Don't let other people do that. Yeah. It's going to show you that you don't need to do that for everyone to have true, honest friendships. You know, we've had problems this week with vehicles and stuff, and neither one of us felt the need to reach out to each other, but we had other people we could communicate with. I have a friend that's letting me use their vehicle, God bless them, but I don't want to overuse it, you know what I mean, because of my vehicle. So I get it. We appreciate, it's a beautiful thing when a friend or a family member goes, here's the keys, go do the show, lady, the show must go on, right? We get this. And so we get feeling good that you can help someone and they needed it, but not to the point of detrimental to where it creates shame and this sense of survival that you don't need to do. Look at that, shame upside down, because it's not real. You don't need it. Okay, we're done with Jessica. Jessica, I hope that helped you. Thank you for reaching out. And we have a Monica.
Monica, yeah, she says, does my Alma, possibly grandma, have anything to say to me? I miss her so much.
Okay.
And she's been single for a while.
Oh, so she really would like to know if
she's feeling a little lonely.
The little family loved one on the other side. Could you bring me a message, lady? Is anyone gonna fall in love with me? So that's what she's asking. If not us, but the loved one, the Oma or grandma on the other side might come through and give her a message. Maybe let her know how her love life's going. Maybe she's like not asking that. She is asking us. And hoping we get a little help from the other side. So what's her name again? Who are we doing?
That was Monica Placencia.
Monica, like your name. Monica. Monica, I'm going to tell you right now, I have the beach all around me. Okay? I wrote your name and the beach, the ocean. So I don't know if you have lived around it or have been around it or going. I don't know what beach. It's just, I know, I can hear, I can feel, I know the ocean. I know this. Now, I don't see big waves, so I don't know if it's just a more isolated kind of environment, not so much public, because I don't see it like a lot of, I don't see bodies, okay? I'm just going to say that. I don't see that feeling and sense of.
She says no, but she's been there before.
Okay. So I want you to pay attention to what I got when I wrote your name before I get into cards, or maybe you want to pull her a card.
Yeah,
but for me to get the beach area, you have a drop. It's what I call the droplet of self. We leave pieces of self or imprints of self wherever we go, because we're exchanging. Not only are we physically putting our energy when we walk, we just think we're in these bodies, these time machines, but our energy is bigger than that. So it's vibrating. And when you speak and interact with other humans, wherever you are leaving that imprint of self there with experiences in the memories of people, places, and things that you're involved with. I hope that makes sense.
I pulled prosperity. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support.
Okay, so, and I don't know if your loved one on the other side is familiar with you with the beach experience, but that message he just gave you in itself, could you read it again?
Yeah, it's prosperity. It says that there's a positive shift in your flow of divine support.
Divine support. So you reaching out and asking us to tap in, and if there's a message, that literally is it, saying you always have that around you. And you need to see it, tap into it, and
she was with me.
Okay. So thank you, Monica. I wrote your name, the beach, everything flowed right through me. So she heard you. He pulls a card talking about the divine, which is our loved ones. I mean, that's all part of what the divine is, okay? And so if you pay attention tonight, that's her way of showing you that A, she's with you, the whole beach experience you and I that we just had. And B, when you embrace that your lover's with you now spiritually, you're going to have, this is a new way of viewing it, your existence. That may seem strange to you, but you have to I'm kind of trying to find the way to say this, to bring out her feminine Aphrodite essence.
Okay.
So whether it's...
She says, I took care of her. She was my grandma.
Okay, and that's, so the beach, I'm going to remind you, and I want you to listen to what I'm asking you to do to attract what you may decide, because you think you're ready to have a lover experience. This is what, I heard you said, she said she's been single for a while. Okay. Yeah. So somewhere in your single reality character you've been playing, sweetheart, you need to look at the time frame you've been single, and you need to look at the parts of self that you've been confidently playing in. I don't know if you're a mom, or maybe the career character in you. You were a beautiful granddaughter who cared for her grandmother while you were living while she was alive. These are very important parts of self for you to pay attention to, because your lover character has become more alive inside of your thought patterns, your imagination station. And the reason that's happening, I'm going to use Whisper of Love cards for you, is because the granddaughter character's gone dormant. She's done, null and void. She's gone. You don't get to play her anymore. And that character that void needs to be filled. And so different parts of self will come through to help parts of self grow. And so now the lover character is going to expand in you more now, because you're ready for it. You're not preoccupied with all that love that you had from your heart given to the grandmother and experiences of that sort. And so this is why I'm asking you to pay attention. You said you've been single a while, but that's generally speaking. So when we're playing the single character, we have to know how we're playing that part of self. When I say playing, because I want you to have fun, it's the real you. It's not phony or, well, I want to be real, not play. And it's like, no, you want to play. Yeah. You want to play. You want to enjoy. So somewhere you got to understand, well, where have I been enjoying my single character? Oh, wait, I haven't. So what should I do? Buy a new outfit. Get a new hairdo. Buy some lingerie, because I'm getting ready to play with the lover cards. So
she says she's 4 years single, raising her granddaughter, and took care of her grandparents. Still take care of her appa.
Her appa. Okay, so look at what you told Ryan and I. I forgot what card you pulled her again. Oh, the divine.
Yeah, the prosperity one.
Okay, so crossing bridges. Now this isn't the lover card. This is another deck, the time traveling card that came out. Oh. I'm going to show you this card. Crossing bridges, not burning, but crossing. Connecting, mending, and releasing. And so again, you've just let all of us know, God bless you, Monica, why you're single. The parts of self that are taking over your reality. First of all, the mom character she's been now is the grandma character, which is back to being like a mom. She's raising her granddaughter. That's a lot of self that doesn't make room for the lover character to enjoy being sensual. Yeah. Aphrodite. Sensual. Aphrodite. So that's not going to come from your loved ones. That's going to come from female friends that want to go out and have fun with you. Whether it's get your nails done, get a massage. Me and Kristen, we're talking about exchanging. Why? I'm ready.
Spotted,
I'm more
right?
comfortable having a female give me a massage, and that's what Kristen does. And so we've talked about this exchange, and I'm going to be honest, one of the reasons I know I need it. So I can change at my age some patterns I've noticed, whether it's with another human in a relationship as a lover, as a mom, as a sister. There's many parts of self, because I'm going to be 61 next month. And so I'm starting to look at me, I'm going to be 7.
All right.
And so I too want to change pieces of self that I'm recognizing the patterns that I didn't notice before. And so I said it to Kristen. I would like her to work on my body because it'll help me.
So
That vulnerable self, because you get naked, and her and I have been little talks. And so I know there's only certain, like, I'm so honored all of you get so open and honest and real with us on here, because I'm such a private little woman, even though I do this, that it takes people like Kristen that I feel comfortable, and you, that I can talk about personal things. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get it when some of you are like, I don't have anyone to go to. It's like, I understand that some of us have a hard time. Some of us are open books, and that helps us. So when you guys are sharing on here, you have no idea how many humans you may be helping. Now, Monica, the lover card. Here we go. Practice compassion. Now, I know you have it for your family members, so just hear me out. See things from a new, fresh perspective. So it's basically going, look, you are a grandmother, so you had a lover experience that made you a mother. And so there's that story that you have to heal. And I'm going to be very real and honest with you, Monica. You're hiding behind all these characters because they're the safest way for you to experience love. I get it. I was a single mom all their lives, pretty much. So that's big, and it's comfortable, and she's recognizing I'm alone. Well, yes. And then you look at the ones you love and you're like, well, who's going to want to take on all this? I know what's happening. And then you back out of the Aphrodite sensual look in the mirror, be like a woman. Okay? I mean it. I'm telling you, these things are happening to you innocently. So I'm asking you to get out of your comfort zone. That practice compassion is for you to practice it on yourself so that you can go out with a new dress or pants on that you feel cute. When you hear me say something like sexy or sensual, we need to bring back the flower in the bumblebee mentality. It's okay to dress up and feel like a smelling flower that's pretty and flowery, and let the bumblebee buzz around you.
Yeah.
See, you made the buzzy sound. And that's what you need, Monica. You need to get a little buzz. Even if you do literally go get a little buzz. Buzz on, baby. Okay, so there you have it. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity for you to grow. So find a girl to get dressed up with, or go on the dating sites. I'm sorry that I'm so old-fashioned that I don't go on dating sites. I don't. But I should know that that doesn't mean other people won't experience something magnificent. I meet people all the time like you do. Does that make sense? I'm not bragging. I'm literally going, it would be more awkward for me to meet people on a dating site, because I meet men and women all the time, not just through my work. You do too. We're people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll walk into McDonald's or Jack in the Box. I'm not really, but I try not to. But
Skip into it.
I skippy do on a hot day if I got a little buddy with me. I had a little friend visiting yesterday. One of my friends' little boys. We had to go to Mickey D's. I went along. So yes, I will go hang out at McDonald's if I have to hang out with a little friend that needs to have a Mickey D experience. And then I may pass out a business card and go, hey, want a psychic reading? Yeah, I do that. Which, if you're self-employed and you're out there figuring out how to market yourself, remember, hey, Doobers, I've known Doobie forever. Doobie. Hey, Doobers. I don't know where you're living, if you're still back east.
Yeah, yes.
But Hyde Park Street Fair is this year for sure. That's like a family reunion for all of us, dude.
Bad, bro.
You need to at least come visit us and see all of us. I'm going to be there. Got a booth. I don't know if you're going to come see me. I'm going to see about getting us Friday night at least. Come have fun, okay? All right. Doobie, Hyde Park Street Fair. We hope to see you. So, what has Brandy got? I had what? I feel, I don't know what she's saying.
I'll say who we got. Brandy, I feel as though my grandma is trying to send me a message. Can you please pull a card for me if you have time? Randy McAvoy.
These are angel cards.
Yeah.
I'm going to let Ryan. I've been a little windy here talking, but just so you know, he handles all the tech stuff that you see me with my hands going, and Ryan's very busy here making sure everything's working and doing all of you at the same time. And how do you like his dick? Kind of like an alfalfa tonight, huh?
Oh, is it up there?
Well, you know,
My
it's your
antenna.
intent. Knuckles.
I got Oceana. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself.
So you too, Brandy.
What was that one? Someone this area. Where is it?
Backbone.
Find your backbone.
Find that bone.
Lovingly assert yourself, though. You don't
Right.
have to be mean. You know,
So maybe Brandy needed to hear that, because sometimes innocently we will let things build up inside of us because we don't know how to assert ourselves, because we don't like the confrontations, or it
It's a
appears
tough
that
lesson to
way.
learn. You have to learn
Right.
to be assertive.
And so what happens to humans sometimes, and maybe you need to hear this, Brandy, it may not be you, it could be someone you're dealing with, or it could be you. Did I give Monica? Yes, okay. Did we help her out? Sometimes when we're not being assertive and we have to keep dealing with something, it comes out finally, and sometimes in adults we still look like it's a tantrum being thrown. I've been guilty of it.
Call it a
couple
banana
times.
bag at my house.
Oh, the banana bag! Remember Sequoia taught him that? Banana bag, throw yourself back. Banana bag.
But
love
it
it.
just evolves as you get older. You get smarter with your banana bag. So something else.
The way your arms start going and throwing things. So, no, yes. Did somebody want a card? We'll get to you, girl. So know that boundary, and know when it's okay, no matter what, to express lovingly when you need to assert. This could even be in your career. Okay, so this isn't necessarily just family situations. This could literally be something you're dealing with out there in the work world, and you need to be assertive lovingly so that you can be shown that you are shining to all of us. So this also is something you need to take into consideration. If you're feeling left out or not feeling capable enough in your career, then you need to lovingly assert yourself.
She said this is 100% accurate.
Okay.
Goosebumps.
So because our tantrums can be happening privately at home where we're like mad at ourselves. And so if you're having tantrums on yourself that nobody sees, honey, because you're being mean to yourself, when he said, don't be mean when you lovingly assert yourself. It could be that he's feeling you being hard on yourself, and that you need to lovingly assert yourself so that stops happening. Okay.
Well, it's kind of hard to impose your will on other people, you know?
Right.
So, I mean, when you...
Some do it very good. Some are real good at it, and you call them bullies. But they do it. And you're like, how did they get away with that?
because people don't know how to lovingly assert themselves.
Right, and some people don't realize.
Those guys.
Yeah, and so I always think of it like this. I know I get wacky on everyone, but again, these labels, the bullies or the prey and the predator. Remember, I want to remind all of you, this gets wonky, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Say it.
All that bullshit's going on inside your body. You got predators in there, you got prey. Your body is probably a more violent environment than we even know, but we got a lot of peace going on in there. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? And so, on the outside of your reality, we have humans that are doing everything on the outside, what's going on the inside of all of us. We got the preys and the predators.
As within, so without.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you know it.
So I always think, peace and love on earth. And it's like, really? I know that's fun, and I get it, and I love it. I fucking love it that we all want to love and light, peace and harmony.
Wouldn't that be nice?
But look inside your freaking bodies and see what's really going
Some
on.
people don't want to look inside because they don't want to know what they'll find.
It's like, bullshit, I'm not doing it. You can't bully me into it. Okay.
Monica loves your laugh.
Thank you, Monica. And so whenever we're seeing that out there in the world, y'all got to laugh and go, shit's going on inside of my body. And now I get to see it on the outside amongst the humans. Okay, that's what I do. And then I giggle and go, wow, that was a hell of a good long hit. Gonna take another one.
Was that DMT?
Take another. Well, now you squirt that every night when you go to sleep. Look it up. You squirt it every night. Some of you remember the squirt the next day, and you go, man, I had a fucking dream last night. Well, you're squirting every night, I guarantee. Sometimes you catch it. Sometimes you get it in the eye, and you're like, damn, I woke up with a fucked up dream, and I can still see it right here in my eyes.
Right in the third eye.
Right there. I got it.
The third eye.
Okay, we're getting a little out of control, but you get what we're trying to tell you. Somebody wanted a card, and I promised them. We didn't even have a safety meeting before the show tonight. That's the God. You know why? Shit was going wrong with the vehicles and stuff. That's how serious we take you guys. It's like, we can't even have a safety meeting. We're already running late.
Yeah, I think we were just a couple minutes late though.
Yeah, but
But I think we come pre-prepared anyways. So
yeah, we might have had them before we met up with each other. So you can bet your ass when the battery broke down, I was like, I need a bong hit before I leave.
Oh, yeah. I ain't going nowhere to this moment.
I need the inner fighting going on inside of me to calm the freaking shit down, man. And it did. No, it wasn't just a bong hit, but I'm just saying. The rattly shit in my imagination station. I'm like, I'm pulling the nuts and bolts out right now. They're rattling in my head. I need to go to the good life to do the show tonight. And I'm running out of freaking time, even though you can't run out of time.
There's only
and I
24
know
hours. You can't find any more.
Well, there's more than 24. It's a continuous. It never. We put a cap on it. And we go, okay, midnight to 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. is what? 24 hours. Okay, what does that mean? You get to play for 24 hours every day. Oh, well, every day. So I don't just have 24. No, you have it every day all the time.
No.
So it's called time management. When they say, do you need more energy? There's these commercials, right? Because then they give you the beet powder or whatever they're promoting. What would you do with more energy? It's like, I get all kinds of shit done in time. It's like, no, you listen to it, the different little people are responding to it. What would I do with more energy? Because God forbid you get more time.
No.
What would you do if we gave you more
to do
time? Because you have, time is timeless, and we measure it. 12 p.m., 60 minutes is an hour. That's a minute. 60 seconds is a minute. So we're doing math right now, but that's the point I'm making is your time machine, your imagination station can take you everywhere, every person, and you can be with any person, place, or thing in here.
Wow.
And so even though you think you're here with us right now. Anytime you may drift off in a thought while I'm running my mouth right now, you're in two places at one time. You're in another space and time that you're thinking about. If anything Ryan and I are talking about tonight triggers memories and stuff, that's you going past, present, future, past, present, future. If something we say tonight inspires you to think about something you want to do tomorrow or next week or someone, that's your future stuff. That's you are now living in past, present, and future all at the same time, just so that you understand that that's how time is timeless. We measure it. Period.
Yeah.
Exclamation fucking point.
There you
Okay,
go.
questions.
I got a couple people.
Okay.
Tammy Ryan.
Tammy.
Anything new in my love life?
So like you want me to
Tiffany.
tap in there to the love self? I'm not going to find something funky happening. Are you tricking me? What's her name? Is this who? Who's making me
This
tap in?
is Tammy Ryan.
Tammy, you're not naughty, are you, secretly? And I'm going to have to find out the hard way in front of everybody. Like, oh God, Tammy, stop doing that behind closed doors and making me have to watch. Just kidding, Tammy. Or am I? I don't know.
She likes to watch.
Okay. Did I admit that to you one day?
I thought you just did. We'll have to rewatch it. And find
Okay,
out.
maybe I do. So let's remote view.
I pulled a card for her.
Okay, that
It's
works.
the Scarab Beetle. Magic works through you.
Scrab or scarab?
Scarab.
Say that again, because scarab beetle is a good beetle to get.
Yeah, so it says magic works through you.
And Tammy responded to me, nope, and I'm good. Well, you know what, Tammy? Be naughty, okay? Get behind the closed door, because the Tammy I saw was having a good time.
Yeah.
So maybe you are good. Just kidding, Tammy. I know. I hope you're blushing, because I am. I'm totally blushing about Tammy right now.
I'm
Okay.
watching Tammy.
Are you watching?
I'm watching Tammy.
Tammy, now Ryan's watching. Come on, girl. We have such a good
She's
time
having
with
fun.
you.
She's
Whether
having fun.
whether you have a love life or not, in our minds, you're having an amazing time in your love life, okay? So I hope that helps you, because we see it as fun, Tammy. And I'm leaving it at that for a minute, but I'm going to pull you a lover card. So Tammy wants to know about her love life. Now, it could be, Tammy, the reason I got all winky kinky on you. Got a giggle at it. Couldn't help myself. I think either someone in her life was a kinky lover and she had to let him go because they were too wild for her, or she's going to have somebody funky monkey come in, kinky winky, and, put your big girl panties on and deal with it, because you might have a good time and say, wow, I didn't even know I could experience life like this. I'm just saying.
We get too comfortable
We do.
being complacent. So
Yeah. And then we're like, I wouldn't date someone like that. And it's like, guess what? You just did. Kinky winky.
Do it again.
Admit it, Tammy. We're not even going to look in your bedroom behind the closed doors, because we found out, you know what? You are willing to go the extra mile.
Hey, there you go. Keep it up. That'll get you somewhere.
You know why, Tammy? I'm going out there. You're correct. Because a little physical touch can go a long way, lady. So you know what?
Kinky winky.
Kinky winky may be going, gosh, she's such a good girl. I don't know how to approach her, because I want her to know I respect her and I do like her. I just don't know how to get her to loosen her shoestrings for me. So a tender touch can mean so much. And yeah, kinky winky, you kind of like that.
I really like it.
Funky monkey didn't click, but kinky winky stuff.
Scoop on the poop.
Scoop on the poop, kinky winky. Okay, so speak the language of love. So I don't know if there's anyone you've met or anyone that has been friends with you, but it's time Even in the mirror, I mean this. I mean this, Tammy. Now I'm getting all freaking serious on you. But I want you to lovingly look in the mirror and speak the language of love to your own self. Okay? And that might feel awkward at first. It might just be you brushing your teeth going, damn, you girls are looking good this morning. Talking to your teeth. It could be your eyes.
Get
Could be your
kinky winky
hair.
with yourself.
Oh, Ryan. Kinky winky. Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own.
Nice.
So she needs to speak that love language out there, you know, even if it's in what you call a prayer. You can't just say, I pray for someone. Lay there and imagine it. All right, I don't want to get too kinky winky on her, so I'm going to stop because I was going to go down a rabbit hole.
Say it out loud.
If I had a private session with her, she'd get a Sheila, and I would have jumped out.
It might get a little kinky winky.
Girl, we would have had quite the session, I can tell. No, I wouldn't have been having sex with her. But I would have been getting her so fired up, she would be going, I'm ready. Where is he? I'll be right around the corner. Let's step outside. I know you want to be in love, but you got to loosen the shoestrings because love comes in many forms. And so we have to be careful. Oh, Lynette's digging it right now. Lynette knows how to get kinky winky.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a beautiful voice too. She can sing like an angel. So I hope that helped you, Tammy.
Well, I pulled for her.
Oh, did you pull for
too.
the kinky winky situation?
I needed to balance it out a little bit. By pulling balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence.
Ew. That's the kinky winky part. Confidently know you can do it, and that doesn't mean you're a bad girl.
Assert yourself.
Oh yeah, I think Tammy liked it. I think
Yes.
I think Tammy's fired up. Yes. Tammy's ready. She's like, damn, I'm going. It's Friday night, girl. Do what you gotta do, okay? I love it. Okay, what do we got, Ryan?
We got Tiffany. She wants to know.
Did we do Tiffany?
No.
No, we had two We did? All right. We got more than one tip.
I don't know. I don't think so. This one's my cousin.
Oh, okay.
She says, I need a family card with Aunt Maria's health, my mom's health, and our grandma Nina's health, and Aunt Rhonda's health. I need to know it all will work out.
Oh, honey.
So not only cars, but people's healths are pretty bad right now.
So, again, you have these amazing bodies that you need to start. People are having to look at their bodies. Some are going to be, how do I say this? Some are going to be accepting their body ailments. Now, let me explain how this happens. Some you have to surrender. Some it could be fixed, but you'd rather take the medicine and keep the ailments. Some of the diabetes can be fixed on earth that people are getting, but they have to change so much in their
habits.
All of it, yes.
Yeah.
So, some humans will become self-aware from it, and they will heal. So you kind of have to look at these amazing time machines that we're in, like you do your vehicles. Some of us can, I'm guilty of this, drive around with clank, 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 but it's moving. It's a but I got to the destination, okay? Until it says ka-chunk. One more chunk. And then you ask that vehicle, you got one more chunk in you?
No, come on. At least one more chunk. One more chunk,
and it will let you know which comes out.
Just one more chunk.
So, you got to see this with your beautiful loved ones. And some of them, it's going to kind of make you frustrated and a little sad if you say, God, you could be fixing that about you, but you're surrendering to it. You can't do that if you experience that with one of the loved ones. you got to look at them and go and kind of giggle, because this is where you get to love unconditionally, because it's their story and you're in it, the character that you are to them, versus the same how they are to you. But if you're having, say, a frustrated moment because you love them so much and you see that, oh, you could get healthier and this could all change and I wouldn't have to watch you suffer like this, take all that out of your vocabulary, take that all out of your mind. Because, again, it's their story, it's their vehicle, and they're figuring out if they're okay with running it that way, even if they're complaining. How often do I complain about my damn car? But you know what? I still keep trying. Ka-chung, 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 ka-chung. Okay.
Just one more ka-chung.
I need to get a new car. I'm working on it. I'm surrendering to the Chikung, okay? The car Chikung. It's the car god. It's like, fine, take it. So I know that was very metaphorical, but hey, Tara, honey. Love your cakes, by the way. I've been bragging about you. And I like the rods. But I want to make sure Tiffany understands. I get the question she's asking. That big, this one, please. Pull a family card that my family is okay. We're all going to be, and it's like, stop doing that to your beautiful mind. Okay, Tiffany, you've got to stop doing that. That's going to be unhealthy for you. And your little vessel will start taking all that on. And I don't want you to.
She says, thank you. I love doing
Okay. Love doing what?
it. Oh, that was Tara.
Oh.
The cakes.
Oh, yes. Yes, I know. You're good at it. I'm talking to Tiffany now. That confused the shit out of me.
Me too.
No, I love you did it. It's like, Sheila, what? We got two conversations going on. You said something to Tara. You're talking to Tiffany. I'm responding back. I'm like, that was fucking good.
Hey.
But we stayed on track. And F has come out of my mouth a lot today.
Yeah.
It's that freaking car. Blaming it on the car.
She says, I'm taking a class of grading my chakras with Kathy.
Nice.
She said she knows you and loves you.
I know Kathy, Miss Kathy Benz.
Oh, yeah.
So, hello, Kathy. Kathy did a Monday night guided meditation live for me one time.
We've done a few classes from her.
Really?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Kathy's awesome.
So, this is for Tiffany, your cousin.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Listen carefully. It's azure.
Read it? What, you got it?
Oh yeah, I don't have my glasses.
Yes,
Thank you. You're like,
Hey.
I can't find my glasses either.
So your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen.
And again, sweetheart, this has to be with whichever individual family members that you're very concerned about. Take a deep breath and allow the process to do what it has to do. Okay? I know that's saying a lot, and it's kind of putting it back on you, but it's to make you stay healthy. It's not that you're not compassionate for these humans, and we know you love them, so it's not that, Tiffany. It's that it's unhealthy if you're taking all that on in your own human story, honey. So I hope that helped you.
Oh.
What did she say?
I'm not sure. I have to read her last message.
Read my last message. It's not me forcing anything. No. It's not about forcing. It's about internalizing and taking it in your body to accept receiving it. The worry and the wonders and okay. So I get that. You can put your love energy light around all your loved ones. It's not about forcing. It's about how
Lovingly assert.
Lovingly assert, or just be a spiritual observer and hold space for the loved ones and the family.
Tough lesson.
That's very hard for us. We're fixers. People like to help and fix. Yeah.
We think we can. That's the
So
funny
no
part.
one's broken in the family. That's how you have to see it. What's Miss Lynette saying?
She says, odd you mentioned Monday night meditation. I was remembering the first one you did. I wanted to find that one again, but that would be a lot of scrolling on your page. But it was so good.
I don't know. You know what? I wanted to go through. Lynette's so connected to us. I just want you to know,
I know.
She really is. Because I was wondering what ones were on there. I wanted to go back and see not just the ones that I've done, but the other people. Kyle, your sister-in-law, she's done.
Oh, yeah. Riverfest is in Weezer right now, and she did a yoga nidra this morning.
No way.
Yeah. She's going to do one tomorrow.
So, Weezer. So, it's all happening this weekend?
It's going on tonight and tomorrow.
So, my son is performing in Weezer tomorrow night.
Your son is?
Yes.
DJing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to be out there.
Oh, no way.
I'm doing the mom thing tomorrow
yes.
night. Okay, I'm going to be in Weezer.
Just
Not
so
doing psychic readings, but I'm doing the mom thing, man. I'm going to go watch. It's silent disco.
Yeah.
You know what it is? You know? Dude, are you going to be there?
Yeah. Seth and Tyson put it on.
Yeah, well, Seth Brown. I know Seth Brown.
They do amazing, so of course you have to be there.
I'm going to be there tomorrow night, yeah.
They sold out of camping there, so there's just going to be tons of people.
I know it. I'm a little excited. So I'm going to go have fun in Weezer tomorrow night. My son's performing. Hope to see some of you out there.
What's his DJ name?
Rhythmic Friction.
Rhythmic Friction.
Yes. At midnight, Rhythmic Friction is performing.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night.
A silent disco is going to be
silent disco. I'm way out there having a good time.
Definitely.
So I forgot all that was going on.
I know. That's cool.
I forgot. It's like, oh yeah, Weezer's alive. I forgot.
It didn't forget about you though.
No, I don't think Weezer's thinking about me.
Oh, they're waiting. They are now.
I'm showing up. Whether you're thinking about me or not. All right, how we doing, Ryan?
Should we pull them a card for goodbye?
For the goodbye, I'm gonna let Ryan pull the card for the goodbye.
I'm gonna go.
I did have a homework assignment for everyone, and thank God the teacher forgot it.
Yeah. Nice.
Man, earlier in the shower, I was channeling a good idea for all my teams that you and I got out there, and I was like, I gotta let Ryan know we got a good homework assignment for him, and now I forgot what it was. So next week they're gonna have it.
All right.
Hopefully it comes back around.
You know it will.
Wow. We got some girls just walked in. Kind of cool ones at that. Hello. I like you, baby.
It is what it is. Accept what is.
It is what it is. Accept what is.
Yeah, accept what is.
Accept what is. I love it.
Accept
what is. We'll see y'all next Friday. Same time, same place. Same people with a few extra more. Thank you. Remember, love, share, comment, and subscribe on Psychic Sheila Sugar Shack at the YouTube channel. Love you guys. Bye.